Hi, I'm Chucky, and today I use the description to really get my mood across. Because honestly, like before anything, oh this is a bit loud. Let me just there we go. Before we go on, I gotta admit that I've been kind of not in that mood to stream all that much these days because Persona 5's really been absorbing me. And before I get too happy while talking about that, I need to just vent because the kind of bullshit that people deal with far too often just happened, and I'm mighty miffed. So I ordered something off of a national kind of equivalent to Amazon, which, I mean, shame, hold on, let me just close the window. By the way, there's a storm coming up, so that's gonna be exciting. I too like to live dangerously, and it might also lead to the first cameo, well, audible cameo, by Yuki, as she gets really excited and feels the need to tell me about the sky sounds. No, I'm just joking. Thunders freak her out, so she sometimes demands to get in my room, and she's kind of freaking out. Which, you know, it's kind of sad. Last night there was I am getting so sidetracked. I want to get to the angry point, but I just gotta get this out of the way. Last night I got woken up by a fucking thunderclap. I'm not afraid of thunder, but that one, it was loud. I think it lasted 3 seconds or so. Granted, I had just woken up, but that isn't the point. It says no data. That can't be good. Okay, let me just pick a little game and see how it's going. It's probably okay. It's probably gonna catch up. So, what happened was that I order something, right? And I get a message that the delivery is gonna get made today. And then also, let me just get this out of the way as well. The reason for the like title and shit is because I kind of felt, I mean, last episode, I guess, was a bit of a like ass dragger because I just kind of got fucking I was exhausted in more ways than one, and I'm not gonna promise that I won't also flag out today as well, because I may as well. There's a storm coming. That's like fucking prime sleeping time. But I do feel that I at least need to get like past that dude. And I don't know, I've just not been feeling all that excited about streaming these days. It might be because of this fucking game, which I feel bad about because it's an interesting game to experience. I just kind of can't do it, you know, pretty much on my own. I don't know. The game's too good for me. I can't put it any other way. I don't think there is another way to put it. At any rate, so what happened is that I was like cooking lunch for myself. Lunch and dinner. Because it's like 6 p.m. here currently. Yeah, this was like an hour ago. Oh, that was lightning. And here's what oh shit. I got a bit of lag. Probably nothing. Anyway, so I got a message that, you know, I should be expecting the delivery. And I'm supposed to go where the sky can be seen? When am I supposed to? Oh, god fucking damn it.
Go.
Okay, let me just drop these. Anyway, so like I said, I'm like, you know, expecting the delivery, and
Go.
and I was like one earphone in my ear and listening to shit on YouTube as I was doing the dishes while the food was getting cooked, and oh my, there is a notification. Is it YouTube telling you that? Yes, it is YouTube. I will never get used to that. Anyway, so what happened is I get. It's not even fair to call it a call because I couldn't answer. Like, no matter how I tried, it was not possible to answer it because it was just like the first chord of the song that I use for my ringtone, and it's not a long-lasting chord or nothing. Just like plays, and you know I didn't even like, and then it's over, and then I get a message that a delivery was attempted. Now, this is far too common and also far too frustrating an experience for many people, which I feel really sorry that you know others have to go through this, but I can't skip cutscenes. Pretty much immediately, like, I just go, I dry off my hand, and I try to make a call, and I get call rejected. So, it's pretty obvious to anyone who's paying attention what's happened. This motherfucking delivery person tried to get out of his duty of get out of doing his job, and what outrageous me isn't, you know, the fact that he tried to trick. It is part of the fact that he tries to trick me, but that he's so cack-handed about it. You know that it was so unsubtle. Like, motherfucker probably didn't think that I'd have my phone immediately on me, which is how he could go like, well, yeah, I called, but because now I'm supposed to go and pick it up from their headquarters or whatever it's called, which I'm not gonna fucking do because this was cash on delivery, luckily. So yeah, just shove it up your ass and take it back. I'll find another place to get what I need from. And I also, you know, obviously wrote a complaint because fucking hell. I just generally on principle refuse to accept that, you know, I'm supposed to just like let this shit happen. And sure, you know. Oh, I can! Great! So, I get it, you know, possibly, like, let's be the most sympathetic possible and say that, you know, they're paid like shit and the work is not all that nice, which is why they are this disinterested. And, you know, like I've said, if that's the case, like, I get it in that way. You know, it's hard to focus on doing your job. Wait, was it? What? Okay, apparently not this way. Whoa, that was another lightning. Anyhow, but here's the thing, it's not my fault as a customer. And it's not me who should, you know, like, do more fucking work so they get paid while they do nothing. You know, just because, like, they work for a shitty company. What they're supposed to do is unionize and, you know, actually demand shit. Like, I'll fucking hold the board. Like, if there's like a complaint and shit, like I'll be rooting for them because fuck big companies. But that's not what happens. What happens is that I, as a customer, get the, like, you know, get the slack pushed onto me. On my end, I have to pick it up. And this isn't the case just with fucking fucking delivery shit. It's also with you know, especially in the US, apparently there is a big problem with the way things work in the public service section. Shit like, you know,
Go.
wait, I need to equip a weapon. I do get a better knife at some point, but I just literally forgot where from. I think I need to go see that the rabbit is free. Oh no, wait, I need to talk to the fat girl again. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just really not happy about this bullshit where pretty much workers get held hostage to force me as a customer to force me as a customer to you know, pay more so that the company can save more money. So yeah, fuck that shit. I wrote a complaint and that's that. Now, sure, they can't keep like delivery drivers for like more than 2 days, but again, the problem there is that they don't make working for them appealing enough, you know. So yeah, I'm just literally gonna refuse to pay, and they can handle that shit themselves with the company sending the delivery, because I'm not gonna fucking bother. So yeah, this is what caused me to decide that okay, I am doing this stream today. What is this? Let me purchase a gift box at once. Now, what even else? So yeah, Persona 5. You know, honestly, as time went on, and when Persona 5 initially came out, I actually did very strongly consider getting myself a PS4 to play it. And not gonna lie, here's the thing, right? Like, I hate big companies with a passion. Like, as much as I can, I just kind of like don't want to give them any more money. Oh, there was a knife someplace here, right? Because in the way these fucking things work is that, you know, they pretty much just like try to like shamelessly maximize profit. You know, nothing wrong with trying to make like, you know, more money, nothing wrong with trying to get your product out there to more people. And the irony of me streaming on YouTube is not lost on me, but I kind of like stubbornly refuse to be monetized as much as possible. It's why I'm as vulgar as I can be, is why I generally try to be, you know, as authentic. Oh god, this is gonna sound so fucking edgy, but as authentic as possible, because people don't like authentic people. I mean, you know, those that agree with you do, but especially online, those who don't really don't like authentic people. Really, like the fact that I'm just like angry and stupid enough to, you know, broach topics that people feel very strongly about, and I also really can't be asked to. I wonder if I can find some biscuits around here, because I'm
Go.
apparently not. Anyway, so the fact that I'm just like, you know, perfectly willing to say the stupidest fucking shit because it's what just pissed me off, and I have pretty much zero sympathy to people who just like do shit because it's my tribe. Because I genuinely believe that is the biggest current plague in like quote-unquote modern society. The fact that there's this YouTuber whose name I'm kind of forgetting, because I'm not gonna lie, he did kind of bore me, but he did say something that is very, very important. People like to find moral excuses to make disagreeing with them evil. Whether it's God or, you know, the, like, basis of their idea, like, you know, it's always like, not that, you know, you disagree with me because we have different opinions, therefore let us, you know, bring our opinions together and compare them and walk away more enriched. People is always like, you disagree with me, therefore you are evil. And it's why I kind of just like gave up as far, you know, as far as I know, or I don't know. I'm trying to point out that I'm sadly not as smart as I should probably be in this kind of conversation, but I really want to just like stop giving a fuck about anything but like factual accuracy. Like if it's not, you know, people actually spreading like factually ignorant misinformation around, whether it's about, you know, broadly speaking, no, actually, just as far as I can, I just like try to keep things, you know, to keep things on the objective when I get out. Of course, exemption being these videos because they are not scripted, and I do not have the sense to actually, you know, stay cool pretty much in situations such as these.
Go!
Good boy. Hold on, let me just save the game, because I don't really feel like doing all this shit again. Anyway, so barring this, like if I'm trying to actually argue for shit, if I can help it, I try to prefer to keep, you know, to the objective as much as possible. Which also means that, you know, there's shit I can take a stand on, and I would like to take a stand on, but I can't, because you know, like I can say most abortions, to pick something that's, you know, really rather hot button. I can go, you know, most abortions are done early enough that it's not even really anything but a like clump of cells, and that's fine. What I can't really, like, you know, I don't think is worthwhile arguing with is that you know, abortion isn't like immoral, because that is already a subjective matter. Do I believe it is? Hang on. Let me think of the phrase. Actually, so that I don't get lost in words, let me just come straight clear with my subjective opinion on this. I believe that a baby is pretty much a parasite on the body, if it is undesired. Therefore, it is well within the mother's rights to terminate the pregnancy, if she so finds appropriate. That is what I believe. However, trying to prove that it is anything other than, you know, my subjective view on things is fucking pointless, and more to the point, exhausting.
Go.
Okay, cool. We found everything. Okay, let's find the rabbit using the rabbit poo.
Go.
Okay, we're going back. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing with this. In the meantime, holy shit, hold on. Isn't there like egg holes in here? Ooh, the knife. So yeah, I gotta find the rabbit, which then comes here, which then causes that whole thing to happen. Okay, cool. We'll just equip this one. You know, the fact that there is actually a knife that can drop from enemies makes me think of this game as a hack and slash, as a weird kind of hack and slash thing. Okay, right, I gotta go find those rats in that room, which I will then need to hurt a lot. Okay, cool. So, like I was saying, to kind of, you know, underline what I aspire to. This isn't what I believe I am doing, because sadly, again, I am not a particularly... What the fuck is this? Oh, it's mince pie. Not someone who is particularly wise in this aspect. I am rather short-sighted, which is, you know, just like, look at the shit I've said throughout not only this, well, not this video necessarily, I think I've been pretty on the ball so far. But like in previous videos, I've talked about shit that by most metrics people wouldn't talk about. Just find it hilarious that they fucking scream like it's, these screams really take the scare factor away. What the? He's in me. Oh dear. What the fuck are you doing? Honestly, if you're not gonna give me like direct control, like turn on a dime control, just don't give me 2D controls at all. Give me the option to go tank controls. Honestly, in this case, it would work if you could like switch. Yeah, whatever.
Go.
All right, Brown. Which way we headed? So yeah, like I've said, oh right, the bathroom. Which one was it? Where was going with this? It's happening. Oh yeah, the moralizing of shit. So the problem is that, like, you know, it can be that, you know, we have different views on what it means to be alive and shit and stuff like that. It's just that, like, you want to kill babies because you're evil, / you want to force pregnancies to term because you're evil. Oh shit, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Can I go upstairs? No, those are the... Fuck, did I go through this previously? Is it through here? No. Should probably open all doors in the bathroom. Something did happen in the men's bathroom last time. Okay, I'm not allowed to do so. Well, shit. I'm fresh out of ideas, for being honest. This is embarrassing. So yeah, and this is a problem, because here's the thing. You gotta give yourself perspective. You gotta think, like, okay, I'm making them out to be the evil people in, you know, this fashion. I think that I'm morally justified in doing what I do. Ergo, I'm very confused about, like, what the fuck's going on. Anyhow, but then it's like, you do realize that this shit is something that the other side, TM, can also do, right? And at that point, it's pretty much a fucking pointless endeavor. When morality is what pushes you to either, you know, to go one way or another in moral aspects. Okay, I think that fucking rabbit is somewhere. I remember it being in one of the bunks, but that's about it. Yeah, whatever. I probably skipped ahead a fair bit. Don't get bent. And this, you know, this is something that really pisses me off, because it adds needless fucking conflict and, you know, tension to a conversation that just doesn't need it, if I'm being honest. Oh, there we go, you little fuck. Have I mentioned that I hate rabbits? I mean, they're cute. Oh dear. It's raining men. Am I going the wrong way? because I feel like I got turned around. I kind of find it funny that they just kind of like drop like turds. Anyhow,
Go.
let's fucking go, Brown. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Well, I don't got the knife anymore, so I can just like run away. I think it's also the music. I don't know. This music really makes me kind of sleepy. Because here's the thing, right? Oh yeah, let me just finish with the moral thing. So just kind of like stop using morality as an excuse. You need to hold yourself to the same standards. If your standards are you are evil, therefore you are lesser. Okay, so this kid has a knife, which I should probably look into. I'm actually gonna take a look. These fucking sounds, man, I swear. Can I stop them? I stole his fucking. Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Go.
Okay, hold on. I need to check this thing. Baron. Wait, it is the Baron, right? I didn't just literally immediately fucking forget. Yeah, Baron. Roll of Rose. The knives, items, and. God, this is horrendous. Okay, so presumably the kitchen knife. Alright. So by the look of things, it is best one-handed mini weapon. Yep. Wish there would be like some way to determine these things, but I can't. Oh well, no matter. At any rate, so this is kind of like what just kind of makes people sick of the politics over in the US, because you literally at the farther you go, it's the fucking it's the fucking horseshoe, like political horseshoe theory in like in practice. So yeah. And you know what, I'm gonna go there as well. And here's the thing, right? Because this is what pisses me off about the American left. They keep acting like we're the underdogs that just want like fucking human rights for others, which sounds really fucking good, but then you look for a moment at the fact that oh right, you can just say shit that, you know, someone would find not politically correct, and people just Brown.
Go.
Wait, I do have the droppings, right? Yeah.
Go.
And you you know, you don't like represent your workplace, you're not a public figure, you don't have any like connection to your workplace through the channel you said that shit on, and you could just fucking, oh god, there's more of them. They're gonna scream. I find this scream way too fucking hilarious to find them scary. Like, they're unnerving until they do the fucking scream. It reminds me of my cousin when he'd find some creepy crawly on him that he didn't expect. And, you know, that person can lose their workplace, their literal fucking income, their way of life. Like, at that point, first off, you're no longer a fucking underdog, and second off, you no longer just want human rights for all. And again, not because the person said, you know, let's harm X, Y, or Z, just because the person said, hell, even a slur, if I'm being honest, even a fucking slur isn't grounds on to threaten someone's livelihood.
Go!
Wait, you were giving me a good direction, Brown. Why'd you stop? Wait, is that a... Oh, it's a box. I thought it was a book that was in here. Damn, that rabbit got some moves. So yeah, this is something that will never not piss me off. Because, well, it just... I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop now because... the longer I go, the more are the chances I might just start... I might just say a half-formed thought that, you know, will come across the wrong way. Because there are things where I don't blame people if they go like, yo, fuck off. But there are other things that that I really don't care. Like, if you disagree with me on this, if you disagree with me that, you know, maybe don't make someone at risk of going hungry, cold, and potentially vulnerable just because that person said a word that you consider to be a no-no. Okay, so this guy really rears back his attack. I hate this camera switching. This is fucking horrid. Thank you, Jennifer. So yeah. Thank you, Jennifer, again. Oh dear. This fucker deals a lot of damage. That animation is just precious. So yeah, I can't find it in me to give a fuck if you're angry at me for saying that, you know, maybe don't fucking make someone risk their life, maybe don't put someone's livelihood at risk. What the fuck are you doing, Brown? Okay, let's just get out of here. Imagine a game where you can play with like 2D controls, but your enemies need to use tank controls. This motherfucker doesn't get stunned. Did you say Americans? What the fuck was that? Okay, if... What the fuck, Jennifer? That thing had no business hitting. As well. Okay, cool. I fucking hate this. I hate this. And I'm pretty much certain that it's only gonna get worse. I can't hit him! Why you? Is he slapping her bum? That attack it. Oh. I'm hating this quite a lot, actually. For fuck's sake, Jennifer. Looks like that's that. Oh wait, no, Brown's on his ass again. Brown is no longer on his ass. Yep, this is over. How the fuck do people get through this game? Look, this is gonna rescind my fucking gamer. This is actually two series, I feel like, one after the other, that I've kind of dropped. But in my defense, while the Evil Within I got very near to the end, and then it got too insufferable and I was like, yeah, I'm no longer having any fun. This one, look, everyone's in agreement that I gave this a fair shake. I even, like, fucking tried again. And no, just that shit's also so fucking uncomfortable to watch. You know, I said, and to a degree, I still kind of did believe before that the scenes of like graphical shit in this game are kind of muted in a way, and to a degree they are. They aren't like, you know, directly, but by fucking god, I didn't expect that. Honestly, I didn't expect that our character would, like the main character, would also be included in suffering that from like basic fucking attacks. I don't know how to put it. And this isn't like me going, oh, game bad, because, you know, that's whatever. What really kills this for me, and, you know, it's not like it was a secret that this was the case, but holy fuck, this game is too fucking jank. Like, way too fucking jank. I'm sorry that... I'm whinging. I'm aware that I'm whinging. And I'm currently trying to, like, struggle to figure out if I'm gonna pick it up again or not. This is the second try, and it ends at the exact same place. And last time I was sleepy and I used it as an out, but this time I'm literally awake. Like, and my reaction is still fucking hell, that fight is shit. Is there like a difficulty? No, there isn't, right? There's no difficulty option that I get presented with in... Wait, what? Yep, no difficulty option presented at all. And while the imps are kind of... Because I've learned in looking up the fucking dagger that they're called imps. The Baron thing. No. I'm sorry. But fuck this game. Like, seriously. You know, I'm gonna talk a bit more about Persona 5 and something that I did not like in Persona 5, which is the Okumura Palace. Specifically, like, you know, it was kind of like tedious to get through, but it was not bad per se. However, what was bad was once I sent the calling card, and these, you get a rug pulled from underneath you, which again, like, doesn't necessarily not make sense. But afterwards, you need to chase after him, and you just like start running into fucking shadows with dying spells, which wasn't the case up until that point. Like the same fucking shadows, but suddenly they have dying spells, which in a vacuum, it's fine. Um, but you have the timer, and it's just like, okay, so I gotta get a move on, and then and then I just like try to dodge out of fights, and unlike in other cases, the enemy just like pops up back up again, like nothing's happened, and I just like get forced right back into a fight. I might have used the fucking vanishing ball to get out of there, but because I just want to grab that fucking treasure, and like the treasure chest, and I'm not allowed to. And then I try to sneak around, and that apparently doesn't work either. And then you get to Okumura, which, first things first, you can't use all-out attacks against those enemies, which is bull fucking shit. Now you might argue like it doesn't make sense in game because in universe because like not all enemies are down because the Okumura's shadow and the cognitive what's her name, Haru, aren't down. But yeah, they're also not in a fight nor targetable. That's not fair. Just straight up, that's a problem, because these three factors together make the fight make the like whole deal up until then really feel like the game developers were like, ha ha ha, I fucking hate you. Because again, like, you're deprived of your basic ass tools. You can't use basic functionalities, and the like basis of the game just gets flipped on its head for no like in-game justifiable reason. Shit, not even fucking Shido, with all his like supposed knowledge on cognitive science, has bullshit like his palace like makeup changing. Like suddenly shadows in there getting stronger. Like you just straight go fight him. At any rate, then during the Okumura fight, like outside of the all-out attack, it's put there so that you need to really use the baton pass mechanic, which would be fine, but there are three huge flatulent problems. Problem number one, it relies on you having the items needed to do that, which you have no way of prior knowing that you might need, so you might just get fucking stuck. Issue number two, if you do get fucking stuck, there is no way to like give up and quickly try again other than literally quitting the game, like literally doing a rage quit, or waiting for the clock to run down, because those fuckers straight can't kill you. Like seriously, outside of the literal final like boss stand-in, the like CEO or whatever bot, none of them deal any significant damage fast enough to, make it worth to not restart. And thirdly, the final boss just suddenly switches the combat's tempo again without any sort of way to know other than just like knowing beforehand, into a slugfest, and then it also has an attack which just like straight out of nowhere can literally kill you dead. Now you might say, you basically see him like do something that looks like he's buffing himself for one turn, but it doesn't show the effect, so you should expect that a big attack is coming up. And yeah, I was expecting. I was reasonably leveled, I was just shy of full HP, and I still got one shot, which is not what I expected, especially when the game usually screams at you for not doing, for not getting prepared. Which, ended up with me losing one one attempt, so those were like so only at my like third or fourth attempt did I get to finally beat Okumura, which again, my biggest issue is the fact that you may well run into this situation where you just like need to rewind shit to have a hope of winning, because you just may well not have any sort of damage items to do the baton passes with. Otherwise, yeah, it's cool actually. I like the fact that you actually need, like, it is a bit of a difficult fight to, you know, optimize your damage so that you wipe out everything. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that the way it's done just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. Like, unless you are severely overpowered or you know of it beforehand, or just lucky, you may well have an extremely frustrating and unpleasant time with the fight. So yeah, many people I've seen complain about the Okumura Palace, and yeah, I empathize. I empathize quite a lot. So yeah, this has been a negative and angry end to a negative and angry beginning of a stream, and I will. I'm gonna call Rule of Rose an abandoned playthrough, because I'm pretty fucking certain that I won't bother with playing it. Or if I ever fucking do, it'll be like privately, and then I'll just like pick this game up again with, doing it for the stream. If. That's a big fat if, so don't expect this. The game's got interesting atmosphere. It's an interesting, like, all the shit that you hear about it is literally true. It's a game with a very interesting atmosphere, telling a very fucked up story in a extremely fucking jank ass survival horror gameplay. And that jank is, for me, sadly, too much. This is it. This is the first game that I will admit has beaten me. You might argue, oh, the Evil Within, but the Evil Within, I explicitly stated that I am reserving for myself, because I very much like found myself vibing with it, and just wanted to enjoy it without feeling the need to pretend that I'm performing on stream. That I later also gave it up is because it just fucking went up its own ass. It was good for a while, then it got okay, and then it got bad, and then it got good again, and then it just got fucking boring. So I'm not gonna call that a defeat. Also, Fight Night, which I have also shared a gameplay bit of, is a game that I might stream some more of, because I haven't played it in a while actually. It's a fun game. It's just not something I've been feeling for a while, and Persona 5 has been devouring my time. Persona 5 I refuse to stream, and because that is a game that I'm keeping to myself. I have a very personal attachment to the Persona series, and that is that. And yeah, I'm sorry if this ending you find unsatisfying, or you just like don't like it, or you think that I'm being unfair. Mock me if you feel the need to, if you think that I should have just gritted my teeth and pushed through. But here's the thing, I don't like fighting with the game. That's just it. I don't like fighting with the game. Like, if it's difficult because the mechanics are difficult, that might be one thing, but it's clearly like shit happened there that like presumably wasn't intended. Like, I got hit, like his whole fucking body becoming a hurt box. That's not how it should work, especially if my resources are that limited. And again, that's the thing, nobody coming into this game is gonna come in here thinking like, well, I'm gonna have such a good gameplay time. Like, this game is gonna be the fucking Silent Hill remake of girly horror. But no, it's not gonna be. That will probably always remain Demento, haunting ground. Like, everyone coming into this game expects it to be jank, as did I. I just thought I was better than the jank, and apparently I'm not, which fucking sucks. But yeah, angry man literally screaming at cloud because it's not raining anymore apparently. You know, that rain was making a lot of noise, but then it just turned out to be nothing. I'm feeling kind of cheated, not gonna lie. So yeah, I hope this rather anger-fueled stream was to your taste. Let me just close with one thing. You know, people keep asking that the Persona main character, for at least, you know, one game, be made bisexual. But here's the thing, like, they already are. You can just refrain from dating any of the girls, and, you know, you'll end the game by yourself. And I don't see any problem. See you next time.